It is time to begin Nisemonogatari. Of course, I just got done watching the Nisemonogataris movies on my channel, Words. Started with Bakemonogatari, just going through the order. Really enjoyed Nisemonogatari. It's definitely my favorite so far, which isn't saying much. I've only seen 2 works of Monogatari. But those movies, like Shaft on a movie budget, just crazy. The fights, the story, the perspective, more of it between Hanakawa and Araragi and why she's so pained by that, and all their interactions, their amazing rapport, the way Araragi asked her to wait for him. Later on, of course, we know everything happened with Senjo Gahara later really quickly. Things happen, but unfortunately the consequences of that as far as impacts Hanakawa is really sad, man. We already know about her home life, and apparently the headaches started at the end of Kizu 3, at the end of Reiketsu. So by the way, thanks to everyone pointing out the details about that. Of course, more just about how suicidal Kishot was feeling, going all the way back to her first minion and how he committed suicide before, and doing the same thing to Araragi, kind of hoping to be killed by the vampire hunters at the very beginning. Of course, Oshino, being a balancer, taking her heart back then just to make things even, but because she wanted to die, it wasn't even, and everything that transpired after that, of course, her name, literally heart under blade with her blade. That's amazing. Only in this show, and that's really great, man. Of course, she didn't use the sword later fighting Araragi because she wanted to be killed by him. All the little things, man. There's a ton of little details to catch within this franchise, man, and that's probably my favorite thing about it. That even watching the first time, I'm not going to catch everything, but even if I saw like a second time or a third time, I'm sure there would be things that would go over my head, man. There's a lot to appreciate here. So on the note of continuing from Kizu, Shinobu coming to save Araragi during that time, when Tsubasa Kat was trying to get him to break up with Senjo Gahara and, to take away the stress from Hanakawa by getting with her, Shinobu saving him by hitting the reset button on Hanakawa, basically. Who knows when that's going to happen again? If that's going to happen again during Nisa, that might be a recurring thing, and I don't know how they're going to deal with it next time. But on that note, I look forward to more Shinobu, more of our little Kishot in this state. It's very sad, seeing the misery that they've kind of had to endure. But honestly, man, I feel like something good in bloom of this too, because Kishot needs Araragi, Araragi needs Kishot. Like, they're inseparable in the state they're in now, and that's really understood now after watching Kizu. So I look forward to more of that. Apparently here in Nisa we're gonna get Araragi's sisters. Of course, we saw them a couple times in Bakemonogatari. Tsukihi and Karin, I believe, the Fire Sisters. So we'll see how they factor into the story. I have no idea how that could be the case. I remember them from the previews at the end of Bake, which were pretty funny. They sounded like they were on crack. They were just like all the time, like really high energy, and I know they give their brother a hard time. So I look forward to whatever goes on with them. I have heard of an infamous scene in this show. I have no idea what it's about. All that I know, it has to do with oral hygiene, and I don't want to know. I guess I'll get to that point when it gets there. But on that note, I want to kind of address real quick before we begin. I'm talking a lot here. But before we begin, I just want to put it out there. I've been warned many times how kind of my quote-unquote problems watching Bakemonogatari, as far as the stuff with the Mayoi that was done for comedy, that whole thing. I'm not used to that kind of humor in the anime I watch, so that really kind of took me out of it, and I kind of just was like, what the fuck am I watching? Super weird, by far one of the weirdest things I've seen in anime, and I'm told there's a lot of that in this series, in terms of maybe even without Aragi's sisters. That's actually the impression I'm getting based on the involvement, I'm assuming. Also, apparently, looking through the episodes, there's one giant arc, I think, with Karin, and then with Tsuki. I might have that backwards. I just glanced at the episodes, but yeah. So I don't know what the whole deal with that is, but just putting it out there, if I don't find it, if I don't laugh at it, it's fine. I'll just, I'm here for the story, I'm here for the progression, I'm here to see the amazing moments of Monogatari, as I know Shaft does in adapting this show. So just want to put that out there, man. Don't get too mad at me if I don't, find certain things funny. But that's really all I gotta say, man. More than anything, I'm excited to just continue to see whatever the hell is next post Bakemonogatari. Yeah, of course, there's probably more things I can talk about, in terms of Araragi's whole philosophy of having friends and friends making him weaker, and that transition from Kizu to Bakemonogatari, where he made a lot of friends, you know, dealing with all the apparitions or oddities, and I guess going forward. So that's one of the things, but I don't want to get too sidetracked here, talk more than I already have, so let's begin. If this is the first time you're watching my videos, the way I do these reactions, I do a full timer version here on YouTube with the post-episode discussion attached at the end. And on Vimeo, in the link below, I have a fair use edited timer version, so you can see the episode audio, but it's edited down to 10 minutes, kind of the standard here on YouTube for reactions. So whatever version is good for you, whether you want to sync it with your own version or you just want to watch the reaction, just click the link below in the description. But that's all. Beginning the reaction in 3, 2, 1. We're just getting right into it. Okay. It's like hatching from an egg. Oh, I was wondering what you were doing chained in the cram school. 10 days into summer vac. Oh, right, it's summer vacation now. Okay. It's possible it's the 30th, maybe. Who knows how long you've been here. Oh, boy. Shinobu? Oh, Sencho Gahara. Uh-huh. Wait, did she tie him up here? Wait, did she find out about the whole Hanakawa thing? Did she get pissed? Oh, boy. Wait, he didn't even know it was her? Interesting theory. Yeah, okay, okay. Oh. You've thrown away the key. She's getting real yandere here. Poisoned? Okay. Is that the saying? Is that the saying? Seeing? Saying? Forever. I miss their banter. Of course. Uh-huh. From? Evangelion. I love how you just straight up said it. Amazing. Worm-like. Wow, that lighting. It's like the most amazing drink. Oh my god? Why is she torturing him so? If this is over the Hanakawa thing, I swear. What? That's true. The silhouette. His Ahoge blushed and exploded. Oh my god. She's savoring this. On his hand? What? Oh, on her hand. Wow. You get a drop off her finger, bro. Like a giraffe. That was being naughty. Come on. I'll lick it. Please. Bro, what is going on? Uh-huh. A little too much. Huh. Huh. You can eat cake. Let them eat cake. Oh my god. What is this? Yo. It is already starting off so crazy. That was the wildest forced feeding ever. Okay? To protect him. From? Oh my god. What the hell? Yeah. It's a deep love right there. Diaper change and love. Alright, that's a little. Including your brain. So just a little bit. Also, opening. Let's fucking go. See that familiar stapler? Uh-huh. It's kind of nice. Is she singing this? Sounds like it. I remember that from Bake. The girls singing their openings. Yeah, she's crazy. Yeah, she is super yandere right now. But apparently she's protecting him. I don't know who's going to protect him from her, but, you know, that seems less of a threat than whatever she's protecting him from. Again, I don't know if it's what happened at the end of Bake. But, I don't know. It's probably not. I'm just, you know, I'm just throwing that out there because I don't know. Oh, don't fall past spiral staircases again. Only if Araragi can catch you. But she has her weight now, so that might be more difficult. He shares the weight, it's fine. Why is my mic so loud? Cool opening. I like her voice. Karen B, part 1. Okay, 7:29 Saturday. Tutored every day by her. Okay. Also by Hanakawa. Right. Okay. Cool. Right. Exactly 2 days, huh? This is one sis. My bigger little sister. Alright, this is Suki. Okay. What are these ladders? Nice art. Yeah, this art. What the hell? Oh? He's already beat the shit out of the kid ghost. It's fine. Huh. Oh god. Basically, she doesn't know. A middle sister. Damn. Huh. I guess that was the sisters right there in that painting. Wow. Huh. Woo. Ah, right. Oh yeah, we gotta find out what happened with that. Oh boy. Yeah, she's hyped. She definitely has a crush on Araragi. You're coming as well. I mean, yeah. I'm sure. She just outright says it. Damn. Damn. Yeah. And I guess that works. Brawling. Wait. Oh my god. Oh damn. She could just straight up kick his ass now. Yeah, I guess so. Huh. Has it? Hmm. Don't grow up and leave us behind. Okay. Was he just gonna visit Nadeko's house? Oh, yes. I've heard. Uh huh. Oh, true. Yeah, so he has to hold back. He's still part vampire. He can't technically go back to being fully human, but what does it mean? Oh boy. Oh no, I hate when he has that look in his eye when he sees Mayoi. Damn it, man. Just right away. Please no. Araragi, no. Please no. Dude, he's stretching. He's getting ready. Oh god. Just a little. Just a little. Walk faster, Mayoi. Walk faster. Oh no. See, he's been prepping. He's stretching. He's about to take off and sprint. Momentarily, he was in that stadium. He fought Kiss Shot. Oh god. Oh my fucking god. Yo. Way too hyped to see her. Oh my god. Oh, Araragi. Oh my god. Bite his ass. Goddamn, always fucking with the ghost. Jesus. She straight up looks demonic. I don't blame her. I like how she just realized. Yomoki. Did she say Yomiko? Thanks for telling me the reference. Nowhere special. New harem members. That might happen in this show. Oshino has graduated. I'm gonna miss Oshino, man. Hopefully he comes back someday. Man, he's cool as shit. That's meta, but we'll see. Huh. Uh-huh. Money. I mean, probably. Like love. The convenience store is selling it. Sold out, of course. What a bargain. I guess I'm gonna find out at the end of the episode. Oh god. I love how meta it gets, dude. Then you just move on. Shoot Aragi. No, Araragi's cooler. Fubbed it. Where is it? I mean, sure. Involve them in your problems. I feel like that's gonna ring something for Araragi. Fair enough. It's gonna be the title of this reaction. Make it sound way better. Oh boy. Handstand. I don't know what's going on, by the way. Oh my god. Oh my god. Why does it always come down to this with Mayoi? Damn it, man. Kick his ass, Mayoi. No, I'm not as cool. Okay. Huh? Yeah, it's just lying. But the courage to lie for their sake, not to hurt them. Wow. Can make anything sound good. Anything. Yeah, somehow. Genius. That's a little less effective, But, you know, still. For the sake of something else. Sacrifice. By doing nothing. Wow. Yeah. Rip. This is where some of this is lost on me. Like in terms of Japanese structure, like obviously I don't know about enough about the language to understand that, nor English apparently. I'm embarrassed. Oh my god, why did I think so? Yeah, yeah. The courage to accept. Oh my god. Oh, why did that work? The courage thing is it's too effective. Holy fuck. Jesus Christ, man. Oh no. Oh no. To consumer demand. Who demanded that? Oh Jesus Christ. Where did the pie come from? Oh boy. Thank you, show, for doing that. I don't know why it happened, but that's what needed to happen. Behind the curtain. Okay. That's fair. Oh boy. You can guide them out. I feel like that's going to happen over the course of this series. But until then, do nothing. Okay. I feel like it's going to be inevitable, though, when they see behind the curtain. However that happens. Oh, our lost cow, snail. Only Monogatari can turn it from what the fuck into something wholesome. Hi. I hope not. Yeah. Oh. Wow. Hell yeah. Of course. It's what he does. Until I know what that reason is. Okay. Okay. Yeah, don't just disappear. But until then. Whoa. He thought of Oshino before he left. About saying goodbye. Before then. Oh. All right, so the episode just suddenly ended there. I actually didn't expect that. Like I thought it almost feels like we were only halfway through the episode, right? Like I'm honestly, I'm looking right now. That was a normal length episode, huh? Weird. Didn't feel like that at all, but that was good, man. Besides the fucking Araragi degenerate shit with Mayoi, which you know, the ridiculousness of it is I can find kind of funny now. It's like what the fuck, like, all right, just Mayoi just kick him in the face. But then when the whole courage thing worked in his favor, that was thankfully the pie hit him in the face. So Jesus Christ, Araragi. But besides that, the whole talk Araragi had with Mayoi in terms of like his sisters being behind the curtain and what he feel he should do in terms of like kind of hiding that secret, right? In terms of like him being a vampire. Mayoi's advice essentially being like, if they can't see behind the curtain, do nothing. But when they do, you can help guide them out, right? So I feel like that's definitely going to be a thing with this series in terms of them finding out he's a vampire, either through getting into some kind of danger themselves, Araragi getting into some danger, and they stumble across it. However way it happens, and I feel like it's gonna result in some crazy shit, man. Because I don't know, man. Apparently, Kanen is badass at karate, and also taller than Araragi. Apparently, even it being his little sister. I think that's what he said, which is interesting. Yeah, I don't know how that's gonna factor, like with them coming onto the stage, as Mayoi put it, with dealing with oddities, like whatever shape that takes in this show. Where like with Bakemonogatari, like we went from girl to girl, from oddity to oddity. But yeah, I'm not sure how this one's gonna go, man. So I'm very curious how that is gonna unravel. But yeah, and just how Araragi is gonna develop Senjo Gahara's thing. The episode just straight up started with Senjo Gahara being super yandere, just being like, I'm protecting you, that's why I've chained you up here. He didn't even know she's the one that kidnapped him. He's been there like for so long, and she just showed up like, oh yeah, I'm the interesting accusation, like do you have any proof that I'm the one who did this? Like giving them a drop of water off her finger. And their whole dynamic is frightening, but honestly I've missed it. I missed it while I was watching Kizu. As amazing as Hanakawa is, and I really like her dynamic with Araragi, it's very sweet. What they were for each other during those movies was very amazing. But it's nice to see Senjo Gahara again, and kind of sad to hear like about Hanakawa. But apparently she's tutoring Araragi along with Senjo Gahara. Apparently he's not locked up in the cram school anymore. So yeah, actually I'm gonna recheck the date he said in the very beginning and the date he said later, because I'm pretty sure it was further in time later when he was in his bedroom, but I'm gonna double check that real quick. Okay, so it was actually the same day, so that might be just foreshadowing to whatever happens later in that day, that for some reason Senjo Gahara takes into her hands to protect Araragi. I don't know what's gonna happen this day on the way over to Nadeko's house. As far as Nadeko, like we obviously know how she feels about Araragi, and I guess what Araragi doesn't notice about her. He just thinks it's whatever. But when it comes to like, I forget the name of the snake oddity. I think it starts with a J. The fact that there was two of them on her, and she was actually cursed by two people. Like they got rid of one, and then the other one returned to whoever cast it. Unfortunately for Araragi, because he wants to save everyone, but he had to make a choice there. Like he had to be decisive there, and I guess we'll see the consequences of that later. Of course, I'm happy that he was able to save Nadeko, by doing that. But yeah, I'm curious how that's gonna be revealed. It might be more apparent in this season, or apparent what happened in this season. Of course, Nadeko being like, I think classmates with Tsukihi. So, because that was her friend growing up. So maybe we'll find out whoever it was. We might not even be told at first. We might be introduced to more of an ensemble of characters. So yeah, maybe we'll see what's going on with that. But as far as like Senjo Gahara's love for Araragi, protecting him, I have no doubt. Like that's her genuine love from whatever she's protecting him from. Of course, she's doing it in her very sadistic, crazy way, because she is crazy in love with Araragi, like to the point that she'll hurt him, like Like she'll kill him before he dies type of love. Like, and if someone killed Aranagi, she would kill them in return. Like it's a very, very intense love. For Senju Gahara, you know, Aranagi is definitely a source of salvation. And he genuinely like loves her as well. So I look forward to seeing more development behind that and what exactly the fuck is going on here. Because that little foreshadowing, because it's interesting it's the same day. I'm like, what the hell could possibly happen within these next like within maybe the next episode or even the next one after that. I don't know how they're gonna draw out the events of what might be this crazy day. We also have to find out what the hell Karin is doing. Apparently she's off fighting. Apparently that's what they do. They get into fights. But Karin in particular being, you know, really good at karate. So I don't know, man. All that's gonna tie together somehow. But of course, I enjoyed the conversation with Mayoi. In terms of like that foreshadowing, how many times have I said in terms of? I don't know. But I think that's all I gotta say for this first episode, man. Yeah, of course, visually Shaft is doing it again. Even conversations and them amazing banter, just the way they present things visually is just continues in different ways still. Like presenting them in different ways still, like wild. Like as much dialogue as there is in this series. Yeah, that's pretty impressive, man. Also, I'm sure I'm gonna get a lot of comments saying like, no, you should switch over to the Blu-rays. I would if that was an option. Like I could buy them. I have no interest in going to www.9animeforfree.com. Like I don't want to do that. So like I pay for Crunchyroll and I pay for Funimation so I can watch anime on these sites. So I'm gonna use it. I'm gonna get my money's worth. It sucks for Monogatari. I totally concede to that, just because there's a ton of wordplay and things to be understood about. Like, for example, the whole thing about Japanese structure that Mayoi and Araragi were talking about. Way over my head. It would probably be over my head anyway, but it might be more apparent or educational through some fan subs or some other different subs. So, apologies for that. Apologies if that kind of ruins it for you in terms of watching these reactions. But this is the way I'm gonna do it. So. Yeah, just gonna put that out there. But other than that, cool first episode. Didn't even feel like a whole episode. That's like how much it just zoomed by, man. So yeah, looking forward to watching more, man. And I guess that's it. So thank you very much for watching my reactions. If you want early access to the next couple episodes of my reactions to this show, check out my Patreon, patreon.com/YOROKOBE. For $5 a month, you get early access to this show and everything else I do, participating in anime polls, gaming polls, all that kind of thing. I'm very consistent in posting. I post every day. I put out a schedule at the beginning of every week so you can see exactly what I'm posting. You can even check that schedule out right now for free if you check out my page. But just so you can see how far I am. But other than that, most of all, I want to thank you for watching with me. And I'll see you next time. Peace.